How much money did that lady exactly have? This is insane. And she couldn't buy him therapy with this? I mean, you have all that money. I hope he got therapy. I don't think he got enough therapy. Or that the therapy worked, judging by this. Just look at that. Jesus. Hello and welcome back to my channel, ladies. My name is Nathalie. A huge fortress just got out of the Thames, which isn't really actual London. We're in fake London. And this is Celeste, she says. So, this is the weapon that Clive was building. Did you know about this before? No, I suspected someone was developing weapons behind Dimitri's back. But I never imagined that the product of all that research would be this atrocity. In any case, it's dangerous here. You need to leave at a double. But what about you? I'm going to get Flora. Are you mad? Look at that thing. You'll be killed. Yes, so that's what we do, princess. Isn't this usually when you like to show off? You are planning to rescue Flora, aren't you, Layton? Of course, but how can I gain access to the fortress's interior? We could try scaling one of its legs. That would take ages, though. Foolish boy, you'd be squashed flatter than a pancake. Hey Layton, how would you like to use your own car to get to the fortress? Yes! You mean the one at the hospital? But that was just a model to make us believe we were in the future. Ha! But I stole the blueprints for it and made my own improved Layton-mobile, fully kitted out. I was saving it for a special occasion, but too bad. I can always make another one. The car is waiting for you on the hill over there. Get a move on. Yes, many thanks, Paul. Don't get all sappy on me, Layton. I'm only doing this for Flora. He has a soft spot for the ladies. He's kind in his own way. Tombolo wasn't joking. This looks just like the real Layton-mobile. Oh, good. There is one thing I need to confess, Layton. What is it, Paul? The truth is, the car is almost ready, but I don't know which screw to use on this last joint here. But the whole car could fall apart. What are we going to do now? No need to get so shrill, Brad. We can work it out. One of these screws is sure to do the trick. Just trial and error, to be fair. Only one of these 6 screws A to F will fit properly into the threaded hole. The width of the hole matches the thickness of all the screws, so don't worry about that. Your only tool is a flathead screwdriver. Now, screwdriver. Yeah, no screwdriver. Now hurry, you don't have much time. Circle the correct one. Okay, it's a flathead, so this is not going to work and that is not going to work. E is not it because it's more of a spiral. I think it's going to be between D and A because of how it looks. And it has to go with, so it's D. Thank you. It's just I am selecting D, so because it has to turn that way. That's it. Now hurry up and get the car moving. You don't need to tell me twice. This is the one. I'm sure of it. I've got to hand it to you this time, Layton. That was some fine work. So is the car ready to drive now? You bet it is, boy. Gentlemen, your chariot awaits. There we go, cutscene. There are going to be so many cutscenes because it's endgame.
Don't worry, Celeste. We'll take care of this.
Time's running out. Don't be afraid to floor it.
Understood.
Never afraid to. Bye!
Layton, have you gone insane?
A little bit. I have to do your job for you. Okay, but why start on fake London? You build it yourself, you invested a lot of money into it. Why would you start with flattening that? You don't even know if all the scientists are there. Why are we taking a child on this endeavor? On every endeavor has gone an adventure, but I mean this is taking the cake in danger measures. So why are we taking Luke up here with us? Not two adults who offered. No. We take the child.
Our first priority is finding where Clive has taken Flora.
Aye, Professor. But this place is huge. They could be anywhere.
First things first, let's find a way in.
That does sound like a good plan to start. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Polte, who is now called Laura. Perhaps the door will work. The door is locked with a puzzle. I wouldn't expect anything less from Clive. It's clear that we're not getting inside without doing some thinking. Well, did any of us really expect it to? The door below is sealed shut with a mysterious lock that uses 6 dials which can be swapped and rotated. To open the door, arrange the dials so that gems of the same color border each other both horizontally and vertically. Touch and slide the center of the dials to move them, and touch and slide the edges to rotate. Oh, good grief, no. So the gems of the same color border each other both horizontally and vertically. And we can also change... Oh, this is going to be absolute hell. There we go. There we go. Yes. I was looking over it. I was like, are we there? But yes, we are there.
Like a puzzle solved.
A gem of a solution. Now you can push on. Excellent. With the puzzle solved, we're free to go in. Great. Let's in. Yes. First some picarets. Carefully push those buttons and then we go for the puzzle. This appears to be some sort of lift. I think we can use it to move around the fortress. But there are so many buttons. I don't have the slightest clue how to operate it. Oi, you two! Get away from the transport board. Who are you? Oh no, we've been spotted. We've come here for the girl Clive kidnapped. Tell us where Flora is at once. Flora? You must mean that pretty thing the boss dragged back here. The boss? So you've been working for Clive all along? Course we have. Dimitri was just a puppet. Clive's been our gaffer from day one. Ah, it all makes sense now. We chucked your little friend into the ventilation room. Not that you'll be able to get her, I mind. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Huh? What's to stop us from taking this transport pod to the ventilation room? You've even been so kind as to leave us an explanation of how to use the device. I did not. Well, except for that note, but that's written in an uncrackable code. Have a gander if you like, but you ain't never gonna find out the instructions. Don't mind if I do. To open the door, you'll need to press the numerical buttons according to these cryptic instructions. Open with 2, but leave 4. Pressing just the 2 button and leaving the 4 button untouched doesn't work. So how exactly are you supposed to open this door? Maybe he means... Open with 2, but leave 4. Could mean that he means... leave a number 4, so you would have to leave 4, but what does the 2 mean? Like, you can easily make this, you know, and it would leave 4. Could be that then. Is it going to be that simple? Not for 50 points, right? It is that simple for 50 points.
Like a puzzle solved.
Bingo! The trick was to light up buttons to form the shape of the number 2. Leave 4 simply meant that there were 4 buttons you needed to leave untouched. There, the door should open any moment now. What? Hey, stop! You ain't allowed to go in there. And how are you going to stop us? You're just a talking head. Come on, Professor, let's find Flora. Let's see. The ventilation room appears to be located on the 12th floor. Don't you dare step inside there. If you do, I'll make sure you regret it. How exactly? You find it hard to make us regret anything from behind that glass. See you. Don't challenge him like that. They really are just... There seems to be a map of the entire contraption. Oh look, there's the ventilation room. It seems this spot will take us there at the touch of a button. Let's be off. And we are indeed going there. There we are. We have arrived. I think this is the room we're looking for. Flora must be on the other side of this big door. Yes, we can only hope that she's unharmed. Let's go in. You can do that yourself. Flora! Oh, thank goodness you're here. You poor thing. Hold on just a moment, Flora. We'll soon get you out of here. Will we? Oh great, this weird glass cage has another one of those puzzle locks on it. I simply can't stand to see Flora in that awful thing. Let's get this puzzle solved quickly, yeah, or sit down. Arrow flow. How to open. Start from a button and follow the arrows. Can you work out which button leads through all the rest? I would say that the right corner one is the only way out. So that's probably the end. And then from there we go like this. You have to go like this, then you have to go like that to get there, to get there, to get there, to get there. And we have to touch all the buttons, I assume. Find the only button that will lead you through all the other buttons. Okay, I think that at least we found how we get here. At least I think we've officially found the ending though. So now it's just retracing until we find how we get to the start. Okay, so this... Which one was the... This one is the start. Yes, I think it is.
About this one.
We're lucky that we found the ending so fast. That's the one. Did you find a button that doesn't point to any other button on the... Yeah, I did. The starting button isn't pointed at by any other button either, so that's another way to solve this puzzle. Yeah, but the other one stood out. Alright, Flora, I'm opening the cell. Oh, sure. Oh.
I'm so glad to see you.
No need to worry. You're safe now, dear. But you can't stay here.
Lead the way.
None of us can stay here.
Let's go.
You two head straight back to the car. I'll meet you there after I've put a stop to this contraption.
No way.
I don't think that's a good
I'm
idea.
an apprentice, which means I can't just let you plunge headlong into danger without me. Then I'm going too.
No.
I can't let you do this.
And I can't let you do it alone. Yeah, what he said.
I see I can't change your mind. Come along if you must. But
There
be
was-
careful.
The responsible adult is not in the room with
Are
us.
we going to find Clive?
Indeed. But our time is running out, so let's hurry.
Ay, ay, ay. Shh, someone's coming. Hide yourselves as best you can. But there's nowhere to hide. Quick, duck behind that piece of machinery over there. Convenient. Ah, great, she's gone. Yes, do you think that might be because she told Layton where to find her, Leave it out, will you? Yeah, I messed up, but you banging on about it ain't helping. Well, I have to go over to the surveillance room and tell Clive we've lost the girl. Alright, while you're doing that, I'll get after Layton and his cronies. Good luck with that. Did you hear that, Professor? Clive's in the surveillance room. So are we going to go and talk to him? Flora, the man just abducted you. We're not just going to have a pleasant chat. You're right, that was quite ill-mannered of him. Let's just focus on getting to the surveillance room for now. Alright. Still, it was an awful thing he did, wasn't it, Professor? Professor? We're already forgetting about Flora. Ha! I knew you couldn't hide from me. Oh no, we've been spotted again. Relax, Luke. There's little you can do from behind that monitor. Now, let's go to the surveillance room. Yeah, tell him where you're going. Whew, shows what you know. You need the key code to You need the key code to go to the surveillance room, fools. You ain't going nowhere without that. We'll be sure to decipher the key code beforehand then. Thanks for the tip. Yo, but... Oi! Thank you. We're lucky that these are idiots. So what's the key code? Apparently you can arrange these 10 pieces to form the answer. Move and rotate the pieces to find the key code and input your answer. Oh, sweet hell. Oh, and they're turnable. Fuck. Okay, this looks like an 18, right? Okay, can we just grab it? No? Great. Okay, this looks like it could be the start of a 12. No, can you just drag? No. Oh, good grief. That looks like it could be together. That doesn't fit, but you fit in here. And you look like you... Ooh, okay. I really have to use that small thing over there. There's room left. Because I didn't place it right. Okay, this is the bottom of a 1. It's not going to be that one. It's going to be this one. This looks like a 7. And it looks like you would fit here. You could be a 2 bottom. Doesn't fit, does it? Ah, it does. It just looks like it leaves some room open. And this looks like the last part of the 7. And then it's 018827. There we go.
Let's see if I've got this right.
That wasn't too difficult. That's right, Jens. It's 081127. It becomes clear when you put the pieces together in the right way. No, really. Well, that takes care of that. Oh, Clive is gonna have my hide for this. If you're so scared of Clive, why don't you just do a runner? Huh? Wait, what did you say? I said you might as well run away if you're going to get punished either way. You know, that ain't such a bad idea. Yeah, I'm out of here. Later, fellas. I can't believe that actually worked. Me neither. You're not alone. You've arrived at the surveillance floor. Oh, hi! He must be so happy to see me here. I mean, you guys leave me yourselves, I'm just saying. Hi! I've been waiting for you, Professor Layton. I was beginning to think that Clive had got it wrong. We lost you for a second when that idiot lockjaw ran off. Clive certainly has it all worked out, doesn't he? What did he send you here for? Isn't it obvious? I'm the muscle. Now, this is usually the point at which I show you just how good I am with a knife. Watch out, Professor. Get behind me, you two. Now, no need to panic. The only thing I'm throwing your way today is this puzzle. Cat's eye view. Place cat's eye stones in the round slots below. The only rule is that no 4 stones can form a square or rectangle. 16. What is the maximum number of stones you can place while following the above rule?
Let's see if I've got this right.
But I don't... Yeah, I was already going to say, I don't think I understand.
Something.
You should go with the same, but the answer is 316. Yeah, no, I do get that. Thank you. Let's be cheeky. A cat has 9 lives, maybe.
Let's see if I've got this right.
I think the way I
Two
got
things
there is
satisfy
wrong.
like a puzzle solved.
But then again, we got there. No matter how you arrange the stones, the most you can place without breaking the rule is 9. Yeah, I don't think I got the rules then. But we got there. Looks like I was wrong about that puzzle cutting you down. We can pass then? Yes, but only because Clive instructed me not to touch a single hair on any of your pretty heads. Otherwise I'd be showing you the pointy end of my knife collection, if you know what I mean. Everyone stay away from him, he could be lying. Don't worry boy, orders are orders. Besides, no one can stop Clive. Now get moving, the boss hates being made to wait. Just what is Clive planning with this machine of his? Well, first we're going to see if we can solve the last picture book, because he doesn't like to wait, so we're going to keep him waiting. We found it. There you go. The missing statue. One day I received a request for help from a friend of mine, the head of an old and venerable family. I promptly headed over to the family mansion. At the entrance I was ushered in by the butler, dressed in blue from head to toe. According to the Baron, a valuable statue had recently disappeared from the mantelpiece. As I was inspecting the scene, the young master whispered to me from the doorway. Not many people come and go from the house. Someone who lives in must have hidden it. He asked me to follow him to the study, where he'd tell me the whole story. However, when we got to the study, there was already somebody there. There you are, you little rascal, said the cook. Where? Oh, I see we have a guest. We'll talk later then. With that, the cook hurried out. Who was that? I asked the boy. Can't you tell from his hat? He replied. I wonder what he wanted. From across the room we heard a small meow. Oh, I exclaimed, we're not alone. That's right, my cat is the queen of the house, said the boy. Oh dread, it's time for me to study with my tutor now. He's the one with the small mustache. I decided to investigate the dining room. Upon entering, I seemed to startle the gardener, causing him to drop the watch he was carrying. Oh, you must be a guest. Please don't sneak up on me like that. Does that watch belong to you? I asked. No, it belongs to the young master. I found it while working in the garden, so I thought I'd return it to him, he said. So why did you come to the dining room? The young master has a voracious appetite. He's often in here looking for snacks. I walked back through the hall to the big garden behind the house. There I encountered the tutor. Holding out a trowel, he said, I'm looking for the owner of this. It belongs to the gardener, the one in the blue trousers. Just then the maid came out into the garden and spotted me. Ah, there you are, she said. The master's looking for you. I see, I replied. She turned to the tutor. And as for you, it's time for the young master's lesson. A look of panic flitted across his face. Oh my word, is it that time already? Meow, went the cat again. Bad pussy cat, your paws are all muddy. Have you been out in the garden again? Sighed the maid. She turned to me and added, the family doesn't know, but she likes to dig holes in the garden and bury shiny things. On the ground next to the trail of muddy paw prints lay a silver fork. What's this then? This must belong to the cook. When we saw him in the study, he seemed to be looking for something he'd lost, I thought to myself. I asked the Baron for details of the missing statue. Was it shiny? Oh yes, it was a little statue of a goddess. Really magnificent silver work. I see. I think I understand what's happened here, I said. My word, really? Jolly good. The Baron gathered everyone in the hall and I explained the situation. After the statue went missing, the gardener found something in the garden which made him think that the young master must be up to his usual mischief. What he found was the young master's watch, buried in a freshly dug hole. The tutor also suspected some mischief. He found mud in the study near the young master's desk and realized that something was not quite right, so he went out into the garden to look for evidence. Had he looked a little more closely, however, he would have realized that the mud had actually come from the cat's paw prints. The cook also knew something strange was afoot. However, it wasn't the statue that was worrying him, but rather the disappearance of a silver fork. He thought it had been taken by the young master as a joke. He's always hanging around the dining room after all. You're all awful. You mean everyone suspected me? I didn't hide the statue, I didn't use the trowel to dig any holes, and I didn't take the fork without telling anyone either, said the young master angrily. Actually, everyone's trying to cover for you. The young master looked around and sighed. Well, I suppose so. The Baron looked down kindly and said, Nobody here did anything wrong. That's right, I said. The real culprit is over there. Meow, purred the cat. She's very fond of shiny things, I explained. A silver statue, a watch, and a silver fork. She hid them all in the garden. Ah, so that's what happened, exclaimed my friend. Another puzzle solved, I said, smiling. Congratulations, you've completed all the picture books. The storyteller's house has been added to Layton's challenges. Thank you. Then we can continue now with the earth-shattering story that we have to get into, you know? Hello, Clivey boy. Oh, we have picarets. You can't leave picarets behind. Hey, Clivey.
So nice of you to join me, Professor.
So nice of you to have a voice line again.
Whatever it is you have planned, you can't go through with it.
Ah, he can.
We know what Bill and Dimitri did. When the world learns of it, they'll be punished. You said you wanted justice. And isn't that justice enough?
I don't think so.
That's a nice sentiment. But without large-scale havoc, those fools in government will never change their ways.
It's the billionaires that are the problem.
Listen to yourself, Clive.
Who are you to argue with me? As a reporter, I've witnessed countless tragedies firsthand. And it's clear that my life isn't the only one that's been destroyed in the name of progress.
That's also fair.
To those in power, the rest of us little people are all just bumps on the road to a brighter tomorrow. The only thing a bully understands is force. So you see, I have no choice but to level this place and rebuild it from the ground up.
A bully understands it, but a victim does as well.
What you're saying is unthinkable.
This conversation is over.
No, Clive!
How do you intend to get out of this one, Professor? Do tell. Well, it's a puzzle, so the final tile. The floor below is made up of 24 tiles. It's specially designed so that the tiles will fall away in a path one by one until they're all gone. Once the first tile falls, an adjacent tile falls, then on to the next, so that and that. Following this order of suits: hearts, spades, diamonds, clubs. The first tile to fall, however, is not necessarily a heart. If you can find the tile that will fall last, you can stop this floor from disappearing. Touch the last tile and then touch submit. Well, fuck me tender. If we, for example, start here, then it would be you. Okay, that's already not working, is it? No, then we have too many left. Maybe that one will be the last, but we just... No, it's not.
Well, if at first you don't succeed. Let's see if I've got this right.
I was gonna say it's one of the
Just
ones
as
that we
I
left
suspected.
behind, that we couldn't fit in. Bingo, very impressive work, great.
You never fail to impress. Sadly, I must leave you now, as the main event is about to start.
What do you mean?
He led you here because it would be the least amount of damage you could do in here. And you followed the trail like idiots. How much money did that lady exactly have? This is insane. And she couldn't buy him therapy with this? I mean, you have all that money. I hope he got therapy. I don't think he got enough therapy. Or that the therapy worked, judging by this. Just look at that. Jesus. London is just casually getting flattened. All these innocent people.
Now what do we do?
This is utter madness.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. Sit back and relax. After all, you won't be leaving anytime soon.
Take a good look at London, because this will be your last chance.
Celeste?
Come with me.
How did you get up
here?
here? Do you,
There has
lady?
to be a generator somewhere here. All we need to do is find it and shut it down.
Sounds easy enough.
I see. We'll cut off the power at the source. But wait, this place is huge. We don't have time to scour it all. What are we going to do?
Look around you. The monitors in this control room are linked to cameras throughout the fortress. Perhaps they can offer us some clue as to the generator's location.
Puzzle time. Look at all these monitors. We should be able to see all parts of the fortress from here, so we'll be able to find the location of the generator room. That's right, Luke. Now let's get searching. Connect the dots. This is a map of the floor where the generator room is located. The locations of 2 camera-equipped security bots are identified by the red and green arrows. To prevent Professor Layton from finding it, Clive has ensured that the patrol's route, followed by the security bots, do not pass by the generator room. The bots will always turn at the rounded yellow corners. Touch the room that the bots do not pass, that's the generator room.
Here's my answer.
I think it's that one. Yes, great.
I knew it.
You bought it, not even Clive can trick Professor Layton and company. You mean he can? There it is! That's it, look. Now all we have to do is feed these coordinates into the transport pod. Let's go! We're right behind you, Professor. Celeste, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Oh, what's that? How in the world did you manage to get into the fortress? The Professor and I had to do some pretty fancy maneuvering to get here. What's more, this fortress is moving now. How did you catch up with us? Hehe, didn't you know, Luke? I'm a witch. I just hopped on my broom and flew up to the deck. Now you're just pulling my leg. Come on, I'm curious. Alright, if you're that interested, I suppose I can let you in on my secret. Just go through the door to the deck outside. Are you going to have your own Layton-mobile? Impressive, impressive. Oh my gosh, that's Don Paolo's flying machine. That's right, I begged him to fly me up here, so he loaded me in and sent me up. He controlled the machine from the ground. I didn't have to do anything. Amazing, isn't it? You can't say that again. Funny, you don't seem so surprised, Professor. Well, I already knew Paul had his machine with him. It's what he used to escape from the research facility that we infiltrated, isn't it, Celeste? Nothing gets past you, does it, Professor? So now that we have Don Paolo's flying machine, we can come and go from here as we please. That's right, Luke? Why, are you thinking of abandoning our mission? Never. I just thought it might be a good idea to drop Flora off somewhere safe before heading on. No way, I'm staying here! I can't say I blame you, Flora. You've got to stick close to the people you care about. Yes, but it is good to know we can return underground to continue exploring. Should we wish to, explore now. Alright everyone, we really shouldn't dawdle out here. We need to head to the generator room. Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten. Let's go everyone. I think it's more in case you forgot anything. That are like, oh, you want to look for puzzles? Sure. The world is ending, but... No! No! That's not what I wanted to click. Go up. Ignore that, please. We didn't accidentally go down, okay? Nothing like that ever happened. Okay, evil generator room. Well, the room isn't evil, but... And Professor, how are we supposed to input the generator room coordinates? Huh. We should be able to enter them into one of these devices. Oh, what about that one on the wall over there? It's got numbers and things all over it. Ah, the one with the green monitor. Yes, let's have a look at it. Punch in those coordinates, Luke. Once you do that, we should be able to go to the generator room. This could have been a cutscene. Look, Professor, the button for the generator room lit up. Great. Generator room. Pickeret time. And puzzle time. So this is the heart of the fortress. There's the control panel for the generator, but it's locked away. The lock is a puzzle. Would you like to give it a shot, Professor? I'll do my best. I will do my best, honestly. To swap this, crack the security lock, you'll need to swap A and B in 10 moves or fewer. Get cracking. Oh, stop it. Okay,
That
no
should
moves
do the
left,
trick.
but we did it. I think that counts for something.
Just as
Woo!
I suspected.
Bravo, you cracked the lock. We did. I think I've done it. Stand back, everyone. Okay, now we can cut the cord. My word. Oh! Oh, okay, that's worse. Is that the Prime Minister? No, it's your uncle.
I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Though, if you're hoping to find our fearless leader, I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. I know how you like to play the hero, but I'd advise you not to get any foolish ideas. You see, the Prime Minister is perched on a very special seat.
Of course it's rigged.
And should you try to move him from that pod, this whole fortress will detonate. Also, you should know that there's enough charge in here to level most of London. Of course, London's getting leveled either way. No, I do hate to run, but I have work to do.
Thank you for hanging out with us, though, you know. Look at this device. It seems to be monitoring the Prime Minister's heartbeat. It will detonate the charge if the sound of his heartbeat disappears. Perhaps we can sever the connection somehow. I wouldn't do that, Professor. See how there are 2 sets of wires in the circuit? I don't think we'll be able to cut both sets before the device reacts. Amazing, Celeste. You obviously possess a better understanding of mechanics than I do. Your sister would be very proud. Hey, I've just had an idea. What if we use this? Sure. How? That is the pocket watch I gave Claire long ago. And here I thought it had been lost in the explosion. No, I actually found it when going through Claire's things after the accident. Unfortunately, the watch has been broken since I found it. No matter how much I wind it up, it never seems to run for more than 10 minutes. I see where you're going with this, Celeste. You're suggesting we replace the sound of the Prime Minister's heart with that of the pocket watch. Exactly. It's risky, but it seems to be the only option we've got. We'll need to disconnect the circuit from the Prime Minister and attach the watch in one fell swoop. And then you have 10 minutes. But even if you succeed, the watch will stop running in 10 minutes and the fortress will explode anyway. We could end up putting the people of London in real danger. Look, if we take no action, London will face a greater danger than any explosion. This is our only chance to stop Clive. The chances of success are slim, but we must try. People are getting killed everywhere. Two long wires connect the Prime Minister's heart sensor to a monitor. In a single move, can you switch the wire so that the pocket watch is connected to the monitor instead? Swap 2 blocks around to connect the wires on the monitor at the top of the screen to the pocket watch in the bottom right. Give it your best shot. Okay, only swap 2 things. In one single move. I would say look at the most difficult patterns. I think this does it? I have no
That should do
idea.
the trick.
It does.
Well, that's settled.
If it looks more complicated, that's probably where it is. Amazing, you successfully swapped the devices. Professor, that's it. The watch is connected now. Yes, but our work is far from over. Okay, we are going to continue this time. It's Friday and I'm not going to make you wait for the final part. The epilogue, the lost future. I'm not ready
We've
for
got
that.
10 minutes to get out of here before the fortress explodes. Now what?
We need to reverse the energy flow. That will break the generator and shut down the fortress.
How are we going to do that?
With magic.
I have an idea. Look over here.
Yeah, we see that. These gears from the core of the generator, if we can just reverse their movement, we can effectively overload the fortress's power supply, thus putting a halt to Clive's plan. I see you've been thinking about this too, Professor. Is there anything you don't know about? A gentleman must have his hobbies. Didn't we have 10 minutes left, people? It just so happens that I have an interest in machines. Amazing, Professor. It's too early to celebrate, Luke. If you fail here, many lives may still be lost. Are you up to the challenge, Professor? You will not be able to continue to save after this point. Are you ready to continue?
It's all up to you now, Professor.
Shit is about to get real intense. A system of gears is shown below. Gear A turns in the direction of its red arrow, which currently causes gear B to turn in the direction of its red arrow. One group of smaller gears connecting gears A and B is labeled A. This group can be moved and rotated with your finger, as can groups B and C below it. Use these groups of gears to alter the system so that gear B turns in the direction of its green arrow. You don't necessarily need to use all the groups though. Maybe I didn't
Let's see
place
if
it
I've got
high
this
enough.
right.
Yeah, okay, I placed it
Few
one
things
down.
satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Yes. Cognizant, you've reversed the power to the fortress.
You did it!
It almost sounded like Hermione. Sounds
What was
good.
that?
Problems.
Reversing the energy flow has caused the fortress to start destroying itself.
Less than 10 minutes.
Oh no!
We've got to get out of here right now.
A cutscene would have worked. The transport pod doesn't seem to be working. The fortress is tearing itself apart and causing some of the systems to go haywire. I don't think we can risk going back up to the deck. Then we'll just have to use the car to escape. This way. Cutscene. Beautiful music ensues. I'm sorry, Clive. I get your anger, but...
No!
You underestimated the professor.
This isn't happening. It can't end this way. It won't end this way!
Clive. Yeah, sorry Clive, goodbye. There's no time to waste, get in the car. We're making our escape by car? Is this some kind of joke? Oh, someone just throw him off. I'll do my best to drive safely, Prime Minister. What are you waiting for? We've got to go! This is madness. Okay, you can stay behind if you'd like, you know.
Of course.
Not on a machine, you dickweed. What does he think? That this is going to be a 5-star cruise down Death Central? I think it's pretty impressive how you're driving.
Professor, up ahead!
Well, that's a problem.
Oh dear.
Yeah, just keep going. Now, what do we do? The road's blocked. Don't panic, Luke. I'm sure you can find a way over this mess for us. No pressure, but we've already collided with the wall. Your escape route is blocked by blocks. Luckily, you have 5 bombs at your disposal. Each bomb will completely destroy the block it's placed on. Remaining blocks will fall into any empty spaces created by blocks destroyed below them, but they won't change shape. Place your 5 bombs onto the 5 blocks that, when destroyed, will leave behind a flat surface so you can drive across. Then touch the detonator. I do love bombs. Does that work for you?
This
Great.
one's as good as sold.
I don't know how story-wise that would actually happen in a movie, but I mean, it works. If it works, it works. Boom! Great job! Now get out of here. I'm all for using bombs. Yes, we did, Professor. We're not out of the woods yet. Hold on tight, everyone. So many problems, but bombs are always the solution. This is what I meant in Baldur's Gate. Just bomb everything. Okay, that's a problem. Well, death ensues in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, and one more thing. See that red button over there? That's your ticket out of trouble. Just an extra little feature.
But what trouble? It just so happens to be flying trouble, isn't it? Well, if you had worn your seatbelt, you would have been fine. That's a warning, kids. Wear your seatbelts every time. Or you might be falling out of a flying machine car.
Wow! We're actually flying! Can you believe it?
Yes, Paul was always very good with machines.
He's like, shut up, child. I'm driving, flying.
I didn't know you could fly a plane.
A plane? This is an automobile.
That he can't fly.
Ah! Well done, Layton!
It's more like a ladybug he's driving. And he's being very unsafe. Like, that is a prime target up there.
Is that the last of them, then?
Yes, sir! All residents of the underground city have been brought topside, sir! Yes, sir!
Not that they're safe now, but...
Hurry up, Layton.
At least they did something.
It's too dangerous.
He's not the only one to blame. You do know that, don't you, Professor?
I do.
A true gentleman wouldn't leave someone behind.
What's this? We're going back!
Can someone just throw him overboard? I don't think anyone would miss him, really.
Ah! No! Celeste!
That's one strong lady.
Not to worry, Luke. When you're all safe, I'll go back for her.
That's not just kindness, that is bravery.
We've evacuated the underground city. All inhabitants are safe now. My thanks, Inspector.
Now get out of the way. We have a woman to save. And a huge ass monster to destroy.
This is the end for me.
That's not true, Clive. You can always start again and try to repair the damage you've done. We can talk about that later. This place won't hold much longer.
Why are you, of all people, helping me?
I can't just leave you here.
But don't you know what I've done? What I tried to do?
Yes, but I would never leave you here to die. After all, so much of this tragedy was caused by the mistakes we scientists made.
I see.
There will be time to talk more later. We need to leave now.
It's going to fall down, isn't it? And all of this just from pain and grief and things being silenced and pretended as if it didn't happen. And people in power just being overall jackasses. Like, he probably wouldn't have been this angry and this driven to destroy the entirety of London if people had been more decent. There's a fly walking over the webcam, so if you see paws at some point, that makes sense. Yeah, I see you. Hi. Don't walk over the camera, please. An emotional moment is about to come up. I'm surprised that the entirety of London just doesn't collapse in on itself at this point. Is everyone alright? I think so, Professor.
Somebody apprehend that man at once.
You're coming with me, boy. And I don't want any trouble.
Inspector, a moment, please.
Just what do you think you're doing? This man poses an imminent threat to our national security.
I cannot deny the damage that Clive has done to our city.
No, since it's burning in the background.
But we can't forget that he's also a victim of a political agenda for progress. No matter the cost.
You've got some nerve, man.
You've got some nerve.
Professor,
Answer me one question, Clive. You knew full well I'd stand in the way of your plot. So why did you send for me?
Dimitri was sure he needed you for his project, but I knew full well of the threat you posed to my plan. Though I suppose I still led you all the way to the heart of my base, didn't I? At first I was just toying with you, but at some point, I realized I was enjoying our time together. Maybe part of me wanted somebody to save me from my all-consuming madness, as you did all those years ago.
Poor kid.
I need to go back. My parents are still inside.
Pull yourself together, boy! There's nothing to be done. Jump back in there and you'll die too.
Did Layton slap him?
That was you.
Deep down inside, I hoped you might be able to talk me down from the edge of insanity again. This is the second time you've saved my life now. Thank you.
Clive.
Don't worry about me. I intend to atone for my crimes. I look forward to the day we meet again. Until then, I hope life treats you well, Professor.
And you too, Clive.
You're insane if you think they're ever going to leave you out again. They'll let you out.
Take him back to headquarters.
Yes, sir.
And the Prime Minister too.
Criminals like him make me think the whole world has gone mad. Despicable. Just despicable.
Yes, people can often be so blinded by their own motivations that they lose sight of the damage they do. But criminals aren't the only blind ones.
Just what are you implying, Inspector?
Nothing at all. Just stating the facts, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have work to do.
You can also arrest him. I know you think you can't, but you actually can.
I don't know what to say. When I think of all the suffering I caused in the name of research.
It was terrible. But I see you must have loved Claire very much to do what you did.
The more I reflect on it, the more unsure I am as to whether it was love or pride that compelled me.
I think it was a mixture.
For 10 long years I chased after what so many called impossible. But I've come to my senses now. But you know, Herschel, there is one detail that you got wrong.
What are you referring to?
Oh, poor babe.
I don't think I have much longer here, Herschel.
There come the tears.
I don't know what you mean.
You've taken awfully good care of that hat I gave you.
What did you say? Oi, there you are, Layton. I did a background check on Claire's family like you asked. There's no record of Claire having a younger sister. Then...
Yes, it was quite a shock when I first worked it out.
But you can't really mean...
It's me, Herschel. It's Claire.
While it defies logic, it seems the experiment 10 years ago wasn't a complete failure. Somehow Claire was shot 10 years into the future.
To our present.
Yes, the time machine worked. If only for that single moment before it exploded.
That's not possible.
Unfortunately, however, there were more complications. Shortly after appearing in the present, Claire's body showed signs of molecular instability. It was trying to return to its own time. I attribute that phenomenon to the incomplete nature of the time machine. She didn't have long here. I worked on the machine in the hopes of finding a way to stabilize her existence in the present. But it seems inevitable that she'll return to her own time. To the moment of the blast.
Poor guy.
I begged Dimitri to stop his work. Tampering further with time can only result in more anomalies. There's no telling what chaos we'd release upon the world if we tried to save the dead from their fate. The flow of time must remain linear. We all know the consequences of changing its course. But Dimitri wouldn't listen to me. That's when I knew the only way to stop him was through you, Herschel. What Dimitri, Bill, and I did 10 years ago broke the laws of nature. And now we must pay.
This is all so... incomprehensible.
It's time to end this, Dimitri.
Yes, it does seem that way. My research has threatened our very existence, and it could do so again. Tonight, I will close the book on the time machine. Forever.
Bill is just going to continue. We all know that. Oh, good grief.
I suppose this is it, Herschel.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go back to my own time. Back to that day when we parted.
No, Claire.
I'm sorry, I can't stay.
Me too. Good grief. At least they get one more kiss.
Claire, wait!
We had so many plans for the future. You won't forget, will you? Our shared past. And our lost future.
Roll the credits.
You can't go! I don't want to say goodbye again. I can't, I won't!
I know you. And I know you'll stay strong. After all, that's what a gentleman does.
Mm-hmm.
I must go now, Herschel. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.
She's gone!
This scene gets me every time, man. No matter how often I replay it. So fucking beautiful. The cutscenes as well. They just pull the entire game together. There is going to be a scene 2 after the credits. For now we are going to let them play. Because we are thankful for the people who made us cry there at the end. Oh, I just love Professor Layton games. They're so good. It's almost a little bit like Scooby-Doo. Like it's magical enough but technical enough to make it work. And these stories were the first 3 games that came out, but timeline wise they come after the 3 games that came after. Like in the next games you start with how Luke and Layton met, and I have found a way to get them because they're not on the Play Store currently. You have Catriel's Mystery Agency or some Layton's Agency, I don't know what it's called exactly, but we can play that. But I also have the other 3 original ones that we can play, and Ezran Legacy, I think that was one, yeah, that one is part of the 3 storylines, of the storyline of the other trio with Emmy. And then there is the one crossover with the lawyer guy. I can't remember what his name is though. Phoenix Wright. That one is the crossover. And then we also have a mobile game. Layton's Mystery Room, I think it is. We're going to be playing that one as well. Because as I said a couple episodes ago, I don't think we are going to get the new World of Steam this year. Because if you know Level 5 a little bit, they are very good at not communicating with the fanbase and delaying projects without letting anyone know. And they said it would be a 2025 release, but it's already August and we're nearing the end of August. So I don't think the chances are really high for us actually getting that release. But we'll let this play and I will bring you back for the last piece of this video. Look at them. They met, well, they crossed paths when they were younger. Clive and Professor Layton. Another tearjerker. At least we got the games after that.
I suppose this is goodbye.
Oh no, my boy. This is so long, not goodbye. Now look, you know a gentleman never makes a scene in public.
Oh stop, it's healthy to show your emotions.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm not a gentleman yet.
There's nothing wrong with showing emotions in public.
There.
Gentlemen must feel so lonely. With rules like that. And Off-Look is only to be met later for the new world of Steam. Because canonically I think that game will come after this.
Dear Professor Layton, it's been a while since we said goodbye. How have you been? I'm all settled in and making new friends here. I'm writing to you because something deeply puzzling happened here recently. It seems like the sort of mystery that's tailor-made for Professor Layton and his apprentice. I don't think anyone else could get to the bottom of this. I've enclosed a document with this letter that will tell you more about the situation.
How cool would it be if this was the start of the next game though? Hey Professor, all the information about the next adventure is in this sealed document. Do you like my seal, by the way? It's just like the one you use, except it looks like my hat and the L stands for look. The color even matches my hat. In fact, the seal has made me think of a puzzle. Of the 4 examples, A, B, C and D, which one is my actual stamp? You have to solve this puzzle before breaking the seal. Well, it can only be B, because that's the only one, a stamp you could flip upside down.
This one.
No?
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
I'm an idiot. Yeah. I'm an idiot. Oh no, because you flip it upside down, it's a... Oh, you idiot. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm such an idiot. I was like, you're going to flip it.
Well,
and then she chooses the one thing that doesn't. Oy. How do you stand me even? Lovely. The challenge is working out. Yeah. Shut it. You have solved all the puzzles in this adventure. Congratulations. Now try your hand at Layton's challenges and the weekly puzzles. No.
I can't wait to start this new adventure with you. Please write back as soon as you get this.
Please
Your
have
friend
this
and
be...
apprentice, Luke.
Please have this be the start of the new world of Steam. Cutie patootie. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to continue in another Professor Layton game a few weeks after this one, I think. Have a lovely day, lovely weekend. Goodbye.